Morning students, this is Raj Gajendra Pillai. Today we will be learning about English grammar. The topic would be verbs, the action words, the action verbs. Today we will be learning about verbs, English grammar. Take out your notebook, pencils and a notebook so that you can write about all the informations needed, whatever I am teaching you today. So be attentive in the class. Whatever I am telling you, please write it down. So now let's look on the contents, what all we are going to learn today. We are going to learn what is verb, types of verbs, action words, modal verbs, auxiliary verbs and an exercise to do in the last. What all we are going to learn today? What is verb, types of verb, action verb, modal verbs, auxiliary verbs and exercise to do in the last. Last 2 pages are the exercise. Whatever we are going to learn, you have to write it. I will help you out. I will give you the answers as well. But you need to write it down in the notebook. Right? So now let's go to see. So now let's know about what is verb. Verb, the definition of verb is a word that tells what someone or something does. An action word or word of being. When you talk about the verb is a word that tells what we are doing. It's about particular something, telling about the action which we perform. An action word or word of being. For examples, we can see sit. Sit. What is sit? Sit is an action. When we are standing straight, we have been asked to sit. Sit is again an action which is being performed. What is laugh? When somebody tells a joke, somebody slips, somebody falls down, what you do? You laugh. Unknowingly you laugh, but it's not the matter of laughing, but it is a action which you are doing. You are laughing. Laughing is a action. Run. By running, what do you do? Both of your legs start running, taking you somewhere. Right? Running. Both of your legs start running. Start to jump. Jump is again what? Jump is a action. What is verb? A word that tells about what someone or something is doing. Means I am doing it. I am telling you about verb. What I am doing? I am telling. What you are doing? You are listening. This is the course. Listening. You are listening through your ears. You are sitting and listening. Sitting is again an action. Listening is again an action. Right? You are writing. Writing is again an action. Whenever verb, you call about verb. Verb is the action word. It is an action word which you do. You listen, you eat, you sit, you laugh, you run, you jump. We will see more examples. We will see lots of examples to understand about verbs. What is verb? Verb tells us what someone is doing, what something is being done, what something does. He is throwing a ball. What he is doing? He is doing a action where he says he will throw the ball. He is standing there. He is looking there. It's also a verb. When we talk about action, he is pointing his finger here. He is looking at the TV screens, looking at the TV. It's also an action. Look at me. Sit. Examples here on the board. You can see sit, laugh, run, jump. All are the course of action which is being done. Right? What is the definition of verb? A word that tells what someone or something does. means I am sitting. That word sitting is an action that tells what I am doing. That someone is me. I am sitting. So an action of word of being, like laughing, running. He is standing. It is an action. He is jumping. So all action. An action word, a word of being. Can understand by this? What is verb? If we say Ram jumped from the tree. It's what? Jumped. Jumped, you can know this is an action word. How does a sentence become? A sentence becomes with the subject I, you. When we talk about a subject, doer, and the action, jumped from the tree. Tree is a object. When we say subject, verb and object makes a sentence, right? So the center one is the verb. Without action, nothing can be done. A sentence when made, when a sentence is made, Raju is sitting on the chair. What is Raju? What is chair? When you want to complete a sentence, a verb is always used. Raju is sitting means the action word. The word that tells what someone or something is doing. Raju is sitting on the chair. The chair is the object. The main is Raju. Raju is sitting. We talk about Raju is sitting on the chair. Right? Raju sitting on the chair. This makes a sentence, and without this the sentence cannot be complete. Raju on chair, don't complete. So Raju is sitting on the chair. So action word. The verb is always needed to complete a sentence. What is a verb? Verb, a word that tells what someone or something is doing. An action or the word of being. Examples: sit, laugh, run, jump. You can see all this. Write it down. Write the definition of verb. I'll explain you. So now you must have written it. Now let's see about verb. More about verb. All you need is to write in the notebook. What is verb? Verb are the action words. For your better understanding, I am telling you what are verbs. Verbs are the action words in a sentence and describe what subject is doing. Just now I said Raju sitting on the chair. Monkey is jumping from one branch to another. When we talk about monkey, monkey is jumping from one branch to another. Here what is it? Monkey is jumping. The action word is what? What is action? Action is he is jumping from one tree to another. Means he is going from one tree to another. Who is the subject? Subject is the monkey. In the sentence, subject is the monkey, where his action is he is jumping from one tree to another. Object is the tree. So now verb is the action word. The action word in center which is used for making a sentence. You need subject, object and the verb in the center. What is happening? What somebody is doing? What is the action being performed, which is being told in the sentence, right? Verb are the action words in a sentence. What is a sentence? Sentence is a complete when we say about the subject, verb and the object, right? A action is being performed. You should know what is the action, who is doing the action and where is doing the action. That's how we can complete a sentence. Along with nouns. What are nouns? Nouns are the names of people, place, animal, thing, bird, ideas, ideology. Right? Verbs are the main part of the sentence. What are verbs? Verbs are the main part of the sentence or phrase. When we talk about a phrase, a sentence, what is the main thing in it? Verbs are the main thing in it, along with the noun. What are noun? Nouns are the name of a people, place, animal, thing. Whatever the name or thing comes, and the action which is called as verb. The verb. Telling the story. What does the story tell in the sentence or phrase? It tells about the noun, verb, and what is taking place. What is taking place means what is happening, what is been done. When you want to look at the sentence, sir, he is talking in the class. When you tell about he is talking in the class, means he is the subject. You are talking, he is talking, means that's the verb, that's the action which is doing in the class. That's what you come and tell. So here the action is what? He is talking in the class. Talking is the verb. It is the main part. When you want to tell about something, the action is the main part. That is verb. Verb is the main thing which completes a sentence. It comes to know what is taking place. Why have you come there to tell? Alright? In fact, without a verb, full thoughts can't be properly conveyed. When you don't have that verb in the center, the action, the sentence cannot be completed. Full thoughts, whatever you have thought, means of telling something, whenever there is no verb, there is no action. When you don't put a verb, you cannot convey your message properly. You cannot tell what you want to tell. You cannot tell, you cannot elaborate and tell what is the reason, what you have come, why you have come, and what you want to tell. When you want to tell something, that verb is necessary, it's compulsory. You have to tell the action, why you have come, with the noun, action word, plus what is the thing, the proper thing, the subject is what the subject is doing. I did not come yesterday. I did not come yesterday because I was ill. I did not come. I did not come. When you talk about come, what is come? Come is the come, go. It's all the action words. When we talk about come, go, run, jump, these are all. When you want to tell something, that verb is necessary. The word, action, what is being performed is the main part of the sentence which you have to tell, or else you cannot convey the message properly. And even the simplest sentence like Maria sings have one. When you talk about single one, two lines, you'd say two words in a sentence. Maria sings, Maria runs, Maria jumps, Raju jumps, Raju talks. When you talk about a small sentence also, there is a subject and then action, which is Raju's sitting, Maria's jumping, Maria sings, Maria jumps. So now you come to know what is verb. Verb is an important main part of a sentence. When you talk, whenever we talk, whenever we write it in sentence or phrases. When you write about a phrase, a sentence, the main thing in that is the verb. Right? So now we know the importance of verb. What is it? What is a verb? Verb are the action words in a sentence that describe what the subject is doing, means what a person is doing, what the noun is doing. Noun means name of people, place, animal, thing. Means when you talk about a noun, Raju is noun. Animal, dog. Dog is barking. When you talk about dog is barking, dog is the noun placed with a barking. Barking is what? Barking is action. Dog is barking on the stranger. Dog is barking on him. When you talk about the sentence, complete sentence. The dog is barking. Action is barking. The word, what he is doing. The word is doing the action. When you talk about noun, it's a name. Sita. Sita is laughing at Raju. When you talk about Sita is laughing at Raju. Sita is the subject. You talk about laughing. Laughing is the action verb. On whom? On Raju. Sita is laughing on Raju. When you talk about these things, the action word is needed. Sita and Raju doesn't make sense. So in between, what is the action? Is laughing. Sita is laughing. The action word is verb. The verb is needed always to complete a sentence when you talk to somebody. Right? Now, I'll give you 5 seconds. Please write it down. Now, better way to know about action words with pics. You can see a pic in front of you where you can see a small monkey is performing all the actions. So now let's go through all the actions which it is performing. What all it's doing. Right? We can see first monkey, what is written? Walk. W-A-L-K, walk. Walk means what? Do you walk? Yes. In the class, when you come from class to wash your hands, to come to the assembly hall, what do? You walk. You keep your bags and come to the assembly hall walking. Right? You walk all the way. Then after the assembly, you go out to play. That's also the action is walk. Walk is a verb. It's an action word. Hang. What is hang? Have you hanged somewhere? Hang means at the height you have a rod or something to actually hang. When you hang, your both legs are not on the floor. All of your weight comes on your hand. When you hang on to rod or you hang on to some bar or you hang on to some rope, what happens is all that you need is to take a firm grip. That is an action. You hold that bar and you hang. So all the weight of the body comes on the hand and you hang. That's called as hanging. Now hang. When you hang something in the clothes, you put in the hanger and you hang it. Even that's called as hang. Hang means it's on somebody's shoulder. When you hang it, you are performing an action. Hang. Right? Hang. Monkey is doing what? It's hanging with both his hands. Right? And his both legs are on the air. What it's doing? It's holding it and hanging it. So now you know the meaning of hang. Right? Third is stand. What is stand? Stand is again an action of verb. It's a verb. It's an action. Stand means what you are doing. You are sitting in the class. When you have been asked to stand, means what you have done? You have done an action of standing on both the legs when you stand. Now pull. What is pull? See what he is doing. He is pulling something. He is pulling a rope. Pulling. Pull. What is pull? When you open the door, in the doors it is written pull or push. Pull means catching something, holding something and taking it towards us. Push means far from us. Pull means close to us. You hold something tight and you take a grip towards you and going back is called pulling. You hold a handle and push it towards you, that is pull. If you push it on the opposite side of your body, it's push. Throw. Throw is again a verb. Throw. It's an action which you are doing. Throw. You are catching a ball and throwing it in volleyball and in doing other games. What you do in cricket also, you catch hold of the ball and what you do, you throw it. Again, this throw is an action. Action word. What are action words? Action words are verbs. When you talk about push, just now I told you, pull means towards you, and push means far from our body. Right? Push means pushing something far from our body. Pulling means towards ourselves. If you open a door, pull means our side, push means on the opposite side, on the front side. Jump. This is again, push is what? Push is again a verb. Jump. When you jump, what you do? Both of your legs goes on the air. You jump. When you jump from a staircase, or when you jump in the class without anything, everything in the body, everything actually flows, right? So what happens is, everything starts jumping. When you jump, your legs, your hands, nothing is on the floor. You jump. You leave the place of the ground. You leave the place of the floor. From floor at least you jump 2, 3, 4 inches top from the floor. Jump. Hold. What is hold? Hold means to hold something with your hands. Holding is something which you hold. When you hold it, you hold a pen, hold a book, you hold something. You hold your school bag, you hold your book. These are all hold. When you talk about hold, it's a firm grip with your hands. Right? It is again what? An action word. It is a verb. When you sleep, what is sleeping? Sleeping again is a course of action. It's an action where you sleep. You go to the bed, what you do? You sleep. When you sleep, what you do? It is an action. Like you spread your legs, keep your head on the pillow and you close your eyes. Even that is one course of action which is called as verb. Sleep is also a verb. When you are going from one room to another in your house, what do your parents tell? Why are you roaming here and there? Sit down at one place and study. Sit. Sit is again what? It is an action word which is called as verb. Swimming. What is swimming? Do you know swimming? Have you learned swimming? Swimming means floating our body on water. Like cycling, like running. These are all the course of action. The same way, swimming means when you jump into the water, you float your body. It is an art, swimming. It is a skill where you learn. So when you learn swimming, you can float your body, or else what you do? You go down in the water, because you need to learn. Swimming is a course. It is a life-saving thing which everybody should know. Swimming, swim means it is an action, it is a verb. Right? Swim is what? Swim is an art, it is a skill of floating the body on water and going ahead. When you want to cross water or when you go to swimming pool, what you do? You try to float your body on water and you cross that from this side to that side. You go swimming with both the hands. You float your body on the water and try to go on the other side. It's called as swim. Paint. When you talk about painting is a course of action. Paint this house means paint with the brush. it's again an action word, paint. Paint comes usually in the box, but when we do it, it is also called as paint. I am painting the house. What are you doing? I am doing painting. When you talk about this, this is also an action word. This is a verb. Climb. If you see, you can see there is a ladder. It is called as ladder. Ladder means if something is on the height, you need to put that ladder which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps in which you climb so that you can reach the top. You can reach on the height. Ladder is a thing which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slots where you can keep your legs. There are 4, 5 slots. There are 4, 5 stands made on it. There are the partitions where you can keep your legs 1, 2, 3, 4 and climb. For climbing, they have kept the footsteps. They have kept the things to be placed. Our foot can be put on that. The small rods, it's a round one or the flat one where you can keep your leg and climb. Yeah, the ladder. Have you seen the ladder? Ladder is specially made to climb and reach on the top wherever you want to reach. If you want to clean something on the top, if you want to take out something from the parapet, you have kept something on the parapet, on the balcony, it's a small slab which is made in the house. We keep something there in store which is not used, and whenever you keep your bags and everything on the top, your traveling bags, whenever you travel you need to take it out. So height is needed. What you do at that time, you use the ladder. You use the ladder to climb up. How do you climb up? It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. It is made where you can place your legs and you can climb up. Right? Climbing is again, to climb is an action word. It is also, it's a verb. So when you ask what you are doing, I am climbing the ladder. I want to climb the ladder. When you talk about climb, means you want to go up on the ladder and remove something from the top. You have to take something out from the top. So climb is again a action word. Right? So now write it down. Write all the action words: verb, hang, stand, pull, throw, push, jump, hold, sleep, sit, swim, paint, climb. Right? Write it. I give you 5 seconds, then we will go to the. There are 3 types of verbs. We will be learning about types of verbs. What is the content now? The topic is types of verb. There are 3 types of verbs. What are they? They are action verbs, modal verbs and auxiliary verbs. When we talk about action verbs, they are what? All the actions which we perform or somebody performs. Give him the pencil. When we talk about give, what is give? Give is an action. What are you doing? I am eating food. What is Raju doing? Raju is also eating food. When we talk about Raju is eating, what is eating? Eating is an action verb. Eat. Walk. What is he doing? He is walking towards school. Means what is the action he is doing? He is walking. Walk. Walk is an action verb. Right? So there are 3 types of verbs. They are action verbs. When the action verbs you come to know, these are all the action which is being performed. Right? Give, take, eat, sleep, walk, jump, run. These are all the action verbs. When you talk about modal verbs. What are modal verbs? Something called helping verbs. It's an helping verb. Means a verb is there like give, eat, walk. Helping verb, what does it do? It comes before the verb. Always it comes before the verb. I must go. I must go. When you talk about I must go, what is this must? Must is the helping verb. I must go. Go is the action, but must is added. This is a modal verb which is called as an helping verb. Surely I shall be coming. I shall be coming. When we talk about shall be coming, what is this shall? This is the modal verb. What is the verb? I am coming. Shall, I shall be coming. Ye will do it. He will do it. He will do it. We talk about will do. Do is he is going to do it. But when the word will is added, it is modal, the helping verb. He should help him. He should help him. What is the action here? Help. Help is the action. What is the helping verb? He should. He should help. Should is the helping verb. He would surely go there. He would surely go there. Go. Would surely is the helping verb. Would. I can jump the river. I can jump the ladder. I can jump the stairs. When you talk about I can jump, can is what? Can is used as a helping verb. I can jump. Jump. I jump from the river. It becomes incomplete. So a helping verb is needed. This is a modal verb. I can jump. When you say about I can jump, can is what? Can is a modal verb used here. He could have done it. He could have done it. What is it? It's also an action. Have. Having. He is having. Means it's an possessive verb where it says he could have. Could is what? Could is a modal verb. It is helping verb. Modal verb is an helping verb. Could have. He may sleep now. And talk about what is the helping verb. He may sleep now. Sleeping is an action. Sleep is an action. But what we are talking about, he may. May is what? It's a modal verb used as a helping verb for sleeping. He might run away. What is run? Run is action. But what is this might? He might. It's an helping verb of run. He might run. He might run. What are auxiliary verbs? So now you know about modal verbs. We will look into auxiliary verbs. What are the auxiliary verbs? Sometimes called linking verbs. He can refuse it. He can refuse it. This is a linking word. He could say no. He could say no. He could say no, but he didn't. He may have lost. He may have lost the pencil. He might go running. He may go running. He might be very happy. He must have done it. He shall do it. He should be proud of. He will be very thankful. He would have been there. He would have been there. When you talk about auxiliary verbs, these are the linking verbs which links to a phrase or sentence. Now you come to know about the auxiliary verbs. There are three types of verbs: action verbs, modal verbs, and auxiliary verbs. Modal verbs are helping verbs, it comes before a verb. Auxiliary verbs are the linking verbs which links with the verb. A action is being performed, this thing actually links it. I gave you the examples now. Please write it down and memorize it properly. So now let's see about action verbs. What is an action verb? Action verb shows the action, right? It tells what the subject does. It tells us what? It tells us about the subject. What is action verbs? Action verbs are all the actions which we perform in day-to-day life. What all we perform? We walk, we dance, we sing, we sleep. These are all action verbs. Who does it? If suppose I say Raju is sleeping, Harish is talking, Gauranj is playing. What is the action in it? Play. Sleeping, sleep. Who does it? When we talk about Harish is talking, the subject is Harish. When we talk about Harish, Harish is the subject. He is the doer of the action. He does the action. What is an action verb? Action verb is the action which is done by the subject, means the person doing the action. Right? Now, let's see the pigs in it. The pig says the farmer feeds the chicken. When we say farmer feeds the chicken, we can see in the pig how the farmer. Who is a farmer? Farmer is the person who actually grows the grains, the vegetables and wheat, all these things. He works in the farm from morning till afternoon, and what does he grows? He grows all the necessary things which we need to eat. What is the work of a farmer? A farmer grows what he grows. He grows the grains, he grows all the vegetables, all the thing which is needed for our day-to-day life is grown by the farmers. Now let's see what the farmer is doing. The farmer, what he does? Farmer is feeding it. So there are two types of verb in it. There are two types of verb, means physical and mental. When we talk physical action, it's personally done. That's what the farmer is doing. It's the physically is doing what? Is feeding the chickens. When you talk about mental, what is it? He is thinking about. He likes the red rooster best. He likes the red rooster. What is the red rooster? You can see on the pig, red rooster. A pig is given. He likes the red rooster best. Now we can see the physical course. Physical is feeding the chicken. But in the mental thing, but in the mental verb, what is the action? He is thinking about, he likes the red rooster best. Right? So now write it down. Write about the action verb. What does the action tells? Who is the subject? Subject is the person doing the action. Physical action, mental action. These are all the mental verbs and physical verbs, which is action. Mentally, he has thought about, he likes the red rooster best. See, you can see in the pig. You can see farmer feeds the chicken. Right? What does a verb shows? Verb shows the action done by the subject. What are action words? What are action verbs? Walk, talk, run, sleep, jump, leap. These are all action verbs. Now let's go to the next. Now let's see some of the words which are action verbs. The words are action verbs. They are coughed. When you have a cold cough, a little fever, what you do? You cough. This is called as coughing. When you cough, when your health is not good, and this comes automatically when the cough is there inside. Automatically this comes coughing. This coughing, nobody can stop it. When you are sick, when your health is not good, the cough comes automatically, right? When you go out roaming and you see all the dust and mud is flowing in the air, everything is flowing in the air, at that time also you feel like coughing, because everything enters your nose, everything enters your mouth. At that time the cough comes automatically. What is swallowed? When you talk about swallowed, what is swallowed? When you take a medicine, what do? You just keep it here and you swallow it with the water. What else you swallow? If you don't like milk and your mom gives it, what do? You take it and directly you drink it. You don't drink, actually you swallow it, because you don't like. So swallowing is a process. When you keep something you don't like, you have to swallow. When we talk about swallowing, there are many things. Medicine, milk, which you don't like, you have to swallow. Food, we eat, we chew well, then we eat. Most of the people, what they do is, they actually bite it little and they try to swallow. And directly they try to swallow means take it directly. They don't chew it well. And they want to swallow means directly deep down the throat. They eat the food. Actually it is to be nicely chewed first, make it a proper paste, then we need to eat it, not swallow it. We swallow it. Awake means getting up. I was awake early morning. I was awake at 7 o'clock. When you talk about wake up, awake is a course of action again. I was awake with the alarm. I was awake till late night, means I did not sleep till late night, right? I was not sleeping. Awake means I am not sleeping. I was awake till late night. When you are talking about awake. Ran. What is ran? Ran is again a course of action. Ran means to avoid something, I ran. My friend was chasing me, so I ran. What is a ride? Ride means when you sit on a horse back, when you sit on a camel's back, when you sit on a motorcycle, what do? The traveling between the place where you go and come is called as ride. If you sit in a bike, go somewhere and come back, it's a ride. If you sit on a horse, go to a certain place and come back, it's called a horse ride. Right? Riding is wherever you do the riding of a motorcycle, you do the riding of a horse, you sit on the camel's back and go, it's also called a ride. Sang, when you talk about sang, singing means sing. Singing is performing. Sang, I had sang. We had gone for a ride. We had sang a song. It's like sang a song long back. Means when we were sitting there, we have done some action. What was that action? It was we sang a song. When we had gone to picnic, we sang a song. We sang many songs. This is also a course of action. The word action verb says coughed, swallowed, awake, ran, ride, sang. These are all the action verbs which you need to know. Right? Write it down so that we can see some action words through pictures. Write it down. Yeah. Now we will see the action words which we were talking about. We have already seen in other pics. In this pics you can see nicely what is march past. March means a military man does a march past. Right? March past means your legs and rights. Your legs and your hands simultaneously goes front and simultaneously comes back. It's called as march past. The walk, the parade walk, which is been done in a military. The parade walk which is done where? The parade walk which is done in our school. We all stand together. We all do march past. Where the legs and the hands perform together. All standing in the line according to their height. What they do? They walk in the same style with the same hand at the same time. Same leg goes ahead with the same timings. The hand goes the same times the leg goes. Everybody walk in a similar pattern manner. That is called as march past. All the hands stiff. You go straight where your hands swing. Where your left hand swing, the person in the left, right, we are queued up with you who are standing in the row. They will all raise their left hand only. When your left hand is in the top, everybody's left hand is in the top. When you move your left leg, everybody's left leg is coming at the same time. That's called as march past. You must have seen the military courses on 15th August. You can see the march past where naval forces, military forces, air force, all the forces do parades on the special days. In our school also it's conducted. March past is been taught as a part of physical training. When we teach on the special days, a march past is also done along with the music. We do that. In every school it is done. In our school also we do it. March past. Walk. Walk is what? Walk is a course of action done by every individual. Everybody walks. Going from one room to another, going from your home to school, going from your home to shop, going from one room to another. What you do is you walk, run. When you are late, you try to run. When you want to reach somewhere fast, you run. When you play with your friends, they chase you, you run. This is a action word. Crawl. What is crawl? Crawling is a part of military, where crawling means you sleep down and you crawl on your hands and your knees. You crawl. Right? Crawling means on your both knees and start walking on your hands or your elbow. That's called as crawling. Tiptoe. Tiptoe means raising your entire leg, your entire feet when you keep down, both of your feet, and only you walk on your toe. You stand on your tip toe, means you are not touching the legs backside, which is called, when you see your leg, the total leg, the front one, the back one, the heel, it is called as heel. The back side of the leg is called as heel. You don't touch that heel and you raise your leg and you keep your toes. So your heel is on the top, only your tip of the toes is down. You put your entire pressure of the body on the tip. You are walking on the tip toe. Your heels are up at an angle, right? That is called as tip toe. Drag. When you drag something, means pull. When you drag, there is a machine or something, you need to change its place. In your home also you have a washing machine. If you want to take it from one place to another, what you do? You drag it. You drag it means you pull it towards your side and take it, or you push it to some place. So the dragging is a course of pulling. It's again a action word. Jump. You can see jumping. You can see on the pics as well what she is doing. She is jumping from the ladder. Leaping. Leaping means stretching one leg and going ahead. That's called as leap. Hop. Hop means hopping with one leg and second leg. Hop 1, 2, 3, 4. You hop like one leg down, one leg up. Skipping. Skipping means the thread in your hand, you just try to move it through entire body. When it comes to the legs, you pick both your legs, you jump both your legs, and that thread of that skip goes from down. Again it rotates. When you try rotating it from your head to leg, you have to jump in that course. It's called as a skipping. It's made of nylon and it moves fast. Just it goes through your entire body. It makes a circle, right? It rotates from head to legs, then again it comes back. By the time it comes, you have to raise your legs, or else it will strike your leg and your skipping will stop. So the action of playing with the thread is called as a skipping. Now let's see crouch. What is a crouch? Crouch is an action which is performing where he is in tiptoe and his hands are down. He is trying to perform some action. That is called as crouch. He is crouching. Means he is trying to do something. He is trying to walk with his hands and tiptoes. It's called as crouch. Hit. What is hit? When you hit, he has a racket and a ball. He's trying hit. Hit is a action again. Stretch. Stretch means your legs, heels are up, you are on your toes, and both your hands are top. Means you are stretching the entire body. Right? Lift. Lift is again a action word. Lift means try to lift something. If you lift your bag, bag is also what? Bag is a thing which has weight of books. What do? You lift it. You lift your bed. You lift your bags. What other things you lift whenever you go home? You main thing is your bags which you lift. Lift means you have to pick it up. You have to from your desk. What do? Usually when you take it up with both your hands is called the process of lifting. When you lift it, you lift your bag, then you put it in your shoulders. First what you do, it is in the desk, you pick it up with both the hands. The picking up with both the hands is called as lifting. Right? That is a course of action. This is also a action word. So now you have seen the entire pic where all the things are the action words which are being performed in front of you. Right? Now let's go to exercise to do, where I will give you all the answers. You need to write it down as your part of studies. Can you find the action verbs in the below given exercise? Using verbs, there are words given and been asked to circle the verbs. This is the exercise to do. Now using verbs, right? Circle the verbs. What are verbs? Verbs are the action word. So now let's find out what are the action words. Walk. What is walk? Is walk action word? Yes. It is an verb. It is an action word. Kitten. What is kitten? Kitten is a cat. Right? So kitten is not an verb. Say. Say is again a action. It's an verb. Eat. Eat is again a verb. Eat is a form of action. Water. Is water a verb? No. Water is not a verb. Fly. Fly is a verb. It is an action. Book. Is book a verb? No. Book is not a verb. Stop. Stop. Stop is not a action word. When you talk about stop, it's an stop. It's not a course of action. Paper. Is paper a course of action? No. It's not a verb. Mouse. Is mouse a verb? No, it's a noun. Writes. Writes is a action. When you say write, write is a action. So now this is a verb. Sang is also a verb. Sang is a verb. Stood. Stood is a verb. Blanket. Blanket is not a verb. Pig. Is pig a verb? No, pig is not a verb. Right? Now complete the sentence using the verbs from above. Now let's see. I dash an apple every day. I eat an apple every day. EAT, eat an apple every day. Let's dash for some ice cream. Let's stop for some ice cream. We dash still for our picture. We stood still for our picture. Tim dash letters to his cousin. Tim writes letter to his cousin. We dash to the playground after school. We walk. We walk to the playground after school. We walk to the playground after school. The singer dash a sad song. The singer sang a sad song. So now we have used the words from the top. What all it is written? Walk, kitten, say, eat, water, fly, book, stop, paper, mouse, writes, sang, stood, blanket, pig. I dash an apple every day. From the top we have taken eat. I eat an apple every day. Let's dash for some ice cream. Let's stop for some ice cream. We dash still for our picture. We stood still for our picture. Tim dash letters to his cousin. Tim writes letter to his cousin. We dash to the playground after school. We walk to the playground after school. The singer dash a sad song. The singer sang a sad song. Now the answers have been given. Please write it down. I give you 5 seconds. There is one more exercise. So now write is or are. A-R-E. I-S is or are. This is an exercise to do. Right? Now the hint is use A-R-E with we, you and they. You are late. Use is with he, she and it. It is time to go. Right? Now let's see. Melena dash happy to see us. Melena is happy to see us. Melena is happy to see us. We dash on time for once. We are on time for once. The dog dash in the backyard. The dog is in the backyard. You dash with your cousin Tom. You are with your cousin Tom. They dash impatient to enter the room. They are impatient to enter the room. E dash next in line. E is next in line. My parents dash in the living room. My parents are in the living room. Dash you upstairs. Are you upstairs? We dash ready. We are ready. She dash the last one. She is the last one. Is is. Melanie dash happy to see us. Melanie is happy to see us. We dash on time for once. We are on time for once. The dog dash in the backyard. The dog is in the backyard. You dash with your cousin Tom. You dash with your cousin Tom. You are with your cousin Tom. They dash impatient to enter the room. They are impatient to enter the room. He dash next in line. He is next in line. My parents dash in the living room. My parents are in the living room. Dash you upstairs. Are you upstairs? We dash ready. We are ready. She dash the last one. She is the last one. She is the last one. Now we have completed this exercise. Happy learning. You have learned about verbs, the action words. I have taught you all the actions which are being performed through pictures, through explaining verbally, and we have done the exercise as well. Now please write it down, memorize it, and write it in your notebook. Happy learning.